Hi, and welcome to Quantum Jumping 101 mini-series. In this series, we'll be talking about what is quantum jumping, why should you know about it, and more importantly, how to perform it. So let's dive right in. So in order to understand quantum jumping, we must first understand the laws of physics. Let's begin with understanding how our 3D world works, right? Our 3D, this third dimensional reality, is governed by time and space. So, for instance, if you want to become a millionaire, you'd go to school first, then maybe get a job, or then start a business, and then watch it grow, put a lot of time and effort into it to make it grow, right? All of that requires time and requires you to travel to spaces. Another example is, say you want to find the love of your life. Maybe you go on dating websites, maybe you go on several dates, kiss many frogs before you find your Prince Charming. Again, all of that requires time and space. Here's one more example. Say you're trying to get pregnant and are having trouble. So you go through several clinics, you do a lot of tests, and maybe you do the IVF process. All of that again requires time and space. According to Newtonian laws of physics, time is linear. So it's past, present, and future. You're born, then you age, and then you die, right? Wrong. Actually, what the quantum laws of physics tells us is that time is cyclical and it moves upwards. What does that mean? So in terms of our life and death situation, we're born and then we age and then we die, but what we're missing is that there's always a rebirth because life repeats itself. Now look to nature, you can see the same thing. There's spring, then summer, fall, winter, and then the cycle repeats itself. The leaves fall from the trees, they go into the ground, and then they get reborn and become tree again, right? Okay, now that we understand that time is not linear but rather cyclical and moving upward, we should also understand that it is all happening all at once, meaning your past, present, and future is all happening all at once. The past version of you that experienced trauma, it's still happening, and this is why it's controlling your life, because you haven't really gotten over it, because you can't get over it, because it's still happening. There's great significance to that, and it's very important to understand that for quantum jumping, but we'll get into that later. The topic that I want to touch upon is the future of yours, the future where you're a millionaire, the future where you already have that husband of yours, the future where you have already created a big, beautiful family. All of that already exists right now. So what that means is that because it already exists in the future, you can pull that reality from the future because it's right above you somewhere, right? In the cyclical thing. So you can pull that reality to you. And that is called quantum jumping, because now instead of 10 years, you can move forward into that future, let's say in a year or 2 years. You can cut that time short significantly when you understand how the laws of the universe works. We'll be talking more about that when we talk about energy next.